Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. I recently almost had my electricity turned off. Let's get started and talk about it. Now, many of you that hear that and know me and have known me for several years, I've been on YouTube a little over 5 years, are probably thinking, wait, Money Mom, I thought you paid your bills on time and I thought you were always ahead on your bills. Well, the answer to that is yes. Well, I received this bill in the mail for an electric bill, okay? And I get it once a month. And I received this bill, and it said on here, unpaid balance due now, $49.47. And it says balance forward subject to immediate termination. Well, I received the bill on the weekend, and I thought, oh my gosh, I was like freaking out. And I thought, oh no, my electricity could be turned off any minute. So I go online, I paid a $2.99 fee to, put some money towards the electric bill. I thought, because I didn't know what was going to happen, and I didn't want my power turned off. And I'm not sure because, to be totally frank with you guys, I've been paying bills since age 18. I'm 57 now. I've never been in a situation where I've had a service turned off, whether it's internet, cable TV, cell phone, electricity, water. I've never had any of that happen to me. I don't know if any of you have had that happen. That's a very personal question that I just asked. And I don't know your situation. We're all different. I never make judgments, but it's never happened to me. So I'm like freaking out. Well, it says on here something about paying online and that they're changing systems, and I now have a new account number. So I call them, and I was on hold for a long time. I didn't count how long, but it was quite long. I know it was longer than 20 minutes. And I just multitasked, kept the speakerphone on, and I talked to them. And they said, oh, disregard that. They said, you've got a surplus of over $300 because since the pandemic, I'm always at least a good month, maybe even 2 months ahead on some of my bills. I just wanted to always have a surplus and be ahead on things. And they said, oh no, you're on budget billing and you've paid ahead. You're totally fine. And I told her about this. No, she goes, yeah, we're aware of it. You wouldn't have gotten your electricity turned off. She goes, you would have gotten another notice. And then usually they give you a phone call. Well, I don't know that I'm going to get a notice and a phone call. Things get, that doesn't always happen. And so she said, well, we're basically, since we've switched the system over, we're working some things out. So I'll get back with you tomorrow about, not how much I owe because I don't owe anything. She said, my account's in excellent standing, but how much of a surplus do I have? And so that's something that they're going to look at. But this is my thing that I want to give you guys and want to share with you how important it is. Now, I used to write checks for all of my bills. Many of my bills now, I do pay online as long as there's not a fee, because there's some of them, like the electric company and a few others, that it still is a fee to pay online. And so then with them, I just mailed them a check. But there's only a couple that I do that with. So what I noticed with this is that when I, received it, if I go pay, I have to pay a fee. Then the other thing that I wanted to mention is that I get a paper copy. Many folks now pay all of their bills online. It's automated, so they don't even have to think about it. I totally understand why folks want to do that because it takes pressure off them. It makes things easier. I think that's great. But to be totally frank with you, I like getting a hard copy of my bill so that I know what's going on, because I wouldn't have known about this unless I got a hard copy of the entire bill. Because when you pay online or you just get something, you don't have the bill sent to your house, you only see a portion, you don't see the whole thing. And so this is my kind of encouragement. I'll use the word encouragement to all of you. Please check all of your bills, whether it's electric, cable, charge card bill, medical bills. It doesn't matter what. Check them. Look them over. Make sure there's not mistakes. The folks that work at these companies are fabulous, but sometimes systems change over. You may have a new account number. Things happen where there could be mistakes on their end. And so always check your bills and statements and know what they are. I personally think it's good to have a hard copy. That's my opinion. You guys can let me know what you think about this. But when I got this and I saw it in red and it said balance forward, subject to immediate termination, you can imagine I was like almost freaking out. So this is kind of a wake-up call for anyone to please make sure to check your accounts, that there's no mistakes on their end. And then we also make mistakes. Take the extra time to check your accounts daily so that you are ahead of the game. And if there is a mistake, you can be on top of it right away. That's my little tip for today. That's all I have to say for now, guys. Let me know if anything like this has ever happened to you. Share your expertise in the comments below. I love you. I appreciate you. And like always, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.